Once again England lined up with a two-man attack, with the difference from the encounter with Germany being it was Marcus Rashford and not Tammy Abraham who started alongside Jamie Vardy. The 20-year-old had spoken prior to kickoff of his preference of being part of a strike partnership, and he linked up well with Vardy. With Harry Kane to return, there is only one starting place available should Gareth Southgate persevere with a front two, and, as such, potential candidates have to impress when given the chance. Vardy and Rashford both did that here, and for the head coach that is no bad thing as he looks to keep his players on their toes ahead of World Cup squad selection. Two Hart comfortable but contenders wait in wings. Joe Hart earned his 75th cap, and it was an important evening for the 30-year-old. His position as England's number one is under serious threat due to a combination of poor form, Jack Butland's return from long-term injury, and the emergence of Jordan Pickford. Hart needed to put in a solid display, and overall he did that, with his standout moment being a good reaction stop to prevent Philippe Coutinho scoring on 47 minutes. Generally, however, Hart had little to deal with, and he will know that Butland and Pickford continue to breathe down his neck, with the latter surely in pole position to be England's starting goalkeeper when they travel to Amsterdam in 4 months. 3. Brazil demonstrate their defensive nous. The focus prior to kickoff was, justifiably, on Brazil's attacking talent, but on a night of few chances and sporadic spells of scintillating play, the eye was drawn to the visitors' defensive capabilities. Tite has made this side more robust, seen by the paltry 11 goals they conceded in 18 World Cup qualifying games, and that was again on show here, with the two centre-backs, Miranda and Marquinhos, dominant with their front foot defending and solid with their positioning, while in midfield Casemiro, Paulino and Renato Augusto were regularly aggressive and disciplined. Brazil's balance is near perfect, and barring a catalogue of injuries, they will be a major threat in Russia next summer. 4. Loftus-Cheek's manager. A setback. Ruben Loftus-Cheek's early withdrawal was a setback for Southgate, and an even bigger one for the player, who would have hoped to build on his decent showing against Germany. There were some nice touches from the 21-year-old before he departed, and the question now is whether he will be involved when England play next. By then, Dele Alli and Adam Lallana should be available for selection, and, as such, a midfield spot may not be open to the youngster. However, in general, his call-up to the senior setup has been encouraging, and all he can do is continue to impress for Crystal Palace between now and England's friendly with Holland in March. 5. Southgate has reason for optimism in 2018. So ends England's 2017, and overall it has been a positive calendar year for the national team. Yes, there were negatives, namely the evening in Paris when they were beaten and outplayed by France, and the victory in Malta when dissatisfied visiting supporters could be seen heading for the exits before the end, but this was also the year England qualified for the World Cup with ease, and Southgate introduced fresh faces to his squad while attempting to implement a more progressive style of play. The sense of renewal is tangible, and while it may all come crumbling down next summer, for now there should be measured optimism surrounding England going into 2018.